It literally took Cardi B for y'all to realize that the Shade Room ain't shit. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm your host Darren Green. We got to get into some things today because some things wanted to happen at night when I was asleep, and then, uh, child, good thing I got off early today so I can give y'all the full breakdown of this beef between Cardi B and the goddamn Shade Room. So just last night, Cardi B gets into a Twitter feud with the popular blog site, The Shade Room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Okay, blogs is over here arguing with celebrities at this point. This is what we become. Okay, this is what the T pages and the blogs have become. Well, I say hell nah, and we're gonna get into it. But before we get into it, you want to hit that like button right now, smash that like button, leave a comment because I know y'all will. Hit that subscribe button because that would help me a lot. Okay, we got to beat this algorithm. And yeah, let's get into it. So it started when the Shade Room posted a birthday video of Cardi B's daughter, Culture. It didn't go well with Cardi, and she asked them to take it down in the comments. But Cardi claims that she's somehow blocked on the comments, or they just ignored her on Instagram. So she took it to Twitter and she politely said, hey, could you take my daughter's video off your page? To which the Shade Room did. And I mean, they agree and they took it down. No problem. But it was until the Shade Room took it a step further. Okay, and I'm gonna read a series of tweets. First of all, shout out to That's So Bold for having these tweets because not a lot of places had these. Not a lot of people got these tweets right now because this literally happened last night, and I guess by the time it was morning, like these tweets were already gone. But shout out to That's So Bold. We was able to get a couple tweets. Now it started with the Shade Room. Now they said at Cardi B, what's the number of your lawyer that you use for the defamation case because we're trying to see something. Is this the only negative content you're referring to? And they have like 4 pictures of positive posts that they posted on their page. So I mean, because the thing is, a lot of the fans have pointed out on Twitter that the Shade Room don't post positive things about Cardi. They only post negative things. Well, recently they have with they only posted like the thing where she got into it with one of the fans, hitting him with a microphone, to the other one where she was talking about how she was having label issues and stuff like that on live. So, but in retrospect, the Shade Room did, if you see it on that thread, the Shade Room did post about her song Hot Ish. So, but we'll get more into it. Now, after that, Cardi B makes a response on the video, which I don't have. Yeah, it's gone. But she made a video response. She basically said that, y'all only make positive videos or posts about me just so that y'all can make the negative videos about you. Now, in that retrospect, like, okay, that's what they do. Like, that's what we do. I mean, we're gonna give you positive posts, but we're gonna talk about the real. We're gonna get into it. I can understand if you're only posting negative things and the negative kind of outweighs the good, but this is the Shade Room. It's kind of their thing. But anyway, yeah, so she responded to them with a video. But then after that video, because I guess in that video, she was talking about how I kept it real nice with y'all, like y'all taking me back to, the old Cardi, okay? So the Shade Room responded and said, at Cardi B, you do not own our site and you do not get to have control of our coverage. They said, if your old self is posting pics of our black female CEO, calling her fat and ugly, feel free to do so. Just make sure you use the new picture. This was shady. This was, and my thing is, why are you saying black female? Why are you using the word female? Like, what man is manning this account? like, I'm just saying. I'm really just saying. So she responded. Cardi B responded, I'm not on that type of time at all. I spoke to Angie 4 months ago on the phone for an hour. So where is this energy coming from? I don't control nothing, but don't block me from commenting on your page, then post funny stuff. Now they responded, what y'all don't understand is we have to get permission from owners to post videos on our page. No permission, no posts. We show at Cardi B tons of love, but because we couldn't get permission for some of the Positive Wireless Fest videos, she gets to lie and say only negative. Not. Oh, this is see. I ain't never really. I see. This is my first time actually reading the tweets because, like, wow. Okay, so Shade Room had to look. They wasn't the one to the two that day, child. Y'all still wrong, but like, okay, not y'all. Y'all getting a little snooty, okay? So Cardi B responded, "Wait, how can you say that when you have never asked me to ever post anything about me? And if that's true, you got my publicist's number. Why don't you ask her? Why not ask me on the DM? Like this argument is so stupid. The gaslighting is insane." Now, these are the only tweets that That's So Bold had retrieved. There was so many other tweets that came out after that of receipts and Cardi, you not really showing the receipts and this, that. So like they were going back and forth. Like basically Cardi said, I got receipts on your ass. And the Shade Room was like, show them. So show them. Like, and we all know why you're not showing them. So it was messy. It was definitely messy. And I don't know. I mean, I feel that we can start going into the breakdown. Let me just say this first. I'm a barb before all of this shit. Okay, so don't ever try to, because someone tried me in the comments talk about something. You just pick me for Cardi B. Let me tell you, I ain't trying to get picked by nobody but Nicki. All right, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay, and the Shade Room is dead wrong. Y'all was wilding. I mean, in reading them tweets, because this is the first time I'm reading these tweets, y'all are wilding. You do not go back and forth. But not only did y'all go back and forth, y'all started with her. This was so unprovoked. Like, I mean, look, it's gagging me because I got some content to talk about. Finally, something interesting is happening in celebrity gossip. But is this who we are? Is this what we become? To quote Monique, like, what are y'all doing? Who is manning the social media? And whoever did need to be fired or suspended or something, because that's just not what blogs do. Now I get that I get that this is not Associated Press, clearly, but like there's got to be some type of decorum. Now at one point, okay, yes, she was wrong to a certain extent. You handle this shit privately. Let me tell you something. Like you said with the publicist or my people, you got my people's numbers and stuff like that. You should have went to the proper channels to be like, could you please delete that? You took it. Cardi took it to Twitter. And we all know that people be holding y'all accountable on Twitter. So any type of negative feedback that's on y'all part, people gonna run with it and make all types of tweets with them, just like what they did. Because I looked at your threads, honey. Your threads, they are coming. They're coming for you, girl, on Twitter. But like I said, just the decorum, like it just doesn't make any sense how. And people like to sit there and say, "Oh, it's the Shade Room, it's the Shade Room, this, that, and the third." Ain't nobody got a problem with y'all writing y'all stuff. That's what we do. That's what I do too. Like, and I understand that, a lot of us do not have the platform that the Shade Room has. Like the Shade Room is a really big site. So when they make stories, that's like they can't do what they used to. Like the Shade Room used to go in back in the day. Okay. But there's certain things that they can't say because their platform is so big, because people respond and they'll be like, oh, I need this taken down, or you're going to get a lawsuit and stuff like that. So I get it. Y'all are in a hard place, but going back and forth with a public figure, that's just so unethical. And I don't want to stick my nose up. I'm this big journalist or something like that. But I did go to journalism school, honey. I studied for this in school. I got my BA. I showed y'all it's right over here. It's just it just looked real unprofessional. It just looked real unprofessional. It's giving, like I said on my TikTok, it's giving media takeout. It's giving gossip. But my have the mighty have fallen. Because the amount of backlash that the Shade Room was getting last night to this morning. Okay, I want to read some tweets from the people. Okay. Now, there was one person that was like, if Cardi B taking down the Shade Room brings back real entertainment journalism, then so be it. I don't care. And then the person retweeting was like, Cardi B taking down the Shade Room could potentially do more for the Black community since the civil rights in 1964. Y'all play too damn much. I mean, but yeah, let's talk about how the Shade Room is negative. They incite a lot of things, and this is what someone Ernest Owens said. The Shade Room has been problematic for a long time, instigating real drama, perpetuating stereotypes, and baiting transphobic, homophobic comments on their platforms. It's been trash. Hopefully, more people outside of Cardi B calls them out. I've been was saying this though. I've been was saying this back when I did a video on how the Shade Room was talking about how, oh my goodness, like a lot of these gay people are mad because I think it was like a Jason movie or something like that. Jason was killed like a gay couple, and they said that people in the LGBT community was mad about it. And I'm like, where are these people at? Where the tweets at? Like they perpetuate these like he said, what he said, they instigate, for people to get in the comments and be negative like they are, and they stretch the truth. Like, and this is something that Ken Barbie said, a popular blogger. As a blogger, it's actually super insulting to watch Shade Room throw rocks and hide their hand like this with Cardi. Even if you want to play the I can't control the content card, we've witnessed you pander things negatively by chopping certain clips, providing zero context, etc. Now, yeah, Shade Room be doing that too. They be doing that too. They only show the part, okay, the part that is going to be the most viral. They don't show the whole thing. And I mean, they did that the other day with the whole Sonny Holston, when Sonny Holston was like, I'm pro-life, and the reason why there was a band of people trying to cancel The View because Sonny said, I'm pro-life, but I believe that people should have the choice of doing what they want to do. Y'all like to forget that. Y'all didn't play that part, but y'all only played the part where she was pro-life. So yeah, Shade Room they instigate a lot of shit, and now I'm glad they're getting called out on it. They really got called out on Twitter, but that's not really their base. Their base is Instagram. That's where they get most of the traction. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna change anything. I don't know if the Shade Room is gonna be held accountable, or people gonna start divesting in this platform. I kind of already have, like, I did, like, okay, so my last video, that's because it was an exclusive they had an actual exclusive for the first time. That's with the last video with Omarion and all that. But I don't be using their stuff. I don't be, because some of their stuff ain't real. So they don't get the full truth, right? They don't make no sense how they damn blogs. So I actually go on their site, I only be having 2 paragraphs. I'm like, girl, what type of blogging is this? Anyway, it's made for Instagram. That's what I'm saying. It's all these little blogs, Anyway, I think that Cardi B definitely should have, if she didn't want the smoke. Well, no, not if she didn't want the smoke, but like the proper thing to do would have been to talk to them privately, because that's what they do with the Shade Room anyway. Like, there's other celebrities that do that privately. They don't make it public. But the Shade Room should not have gone in like they did. Like, they really, when I say this was unprovoked, and Cardi, I have to commend the fact that she didn't wow the hell out, because I mean, she kept it PG-13, but she didn't go she didn't go all the way in. She didn't go all the way in. She was saving them. I'm just surprised on how the Shade Room would just went in like that. I'm just like, this, it was just so unprovoked. But I don't know, guys. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. I will definitely be following this story, see if anything updates. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that, y'all.